Alright everybody, so I know you've been excited to hear the announcement. I've been kind of building up the anticipation for a week or so, and today we're going to let you know we are getting back into e-commerce business. Global from Asia has been a podcast since 2013, and the direction has really been moving back into e-commerce, specifically cross-border e-commerce from Asia around the world. I did my own e-commerce business in 2004 to 2012 and took some time to do an app in China, met my wife, had a great experience, and now I've been really focused on this podcast and this business, and we just keep talking more and more about Amazon, keep talking about selling in Chinese e-commerce and all this different stuff, and we get guests on the show to talk about it, but a lot of times they don't want to talk about what product they're selling, etc., etc. And I've been just on the edge of my seat, just getting ready to do it. So we're gonna do it, and we're gonna make it even more interesting because I get tons of questions from all you guys asking me questions about, how should I find which product to sell? How should I find sourcing, logistics? How do I figure out which Amazon Seller Central account, which country, bank account, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to do it live in front of you, week by week. We're going to make a new series called the ECommerce Series, still on the same Global from Asia show podcast feed. So if you're already subscribed, you will get this additional channel in there. And what's going to be even more is I want to get people involved. So I'm looking for people to join me. I want to have business partners from our audience. So we have an application on the blog post. I'll put the notes, the application right below here. And I want to hear from you. I want to review your application. I want to give you some suggestions. We want at least 2 partners. We're looking for people to work with us, and we'll be a brand new company. We're going to register, we're going to get a new product, we're going to get everything set up. We've got tons and tons of resources, over 185 shows already and counting. This will be an additional series on the top of our interviews. We're going to do meetups around the world. We're going to be talking about this everywhere. So it's a great opportunity, and I really would hope to engage with you guys. So on top of that, the people in my new business partnership here, we are going to have a weekly kind of public update where we're going to run a podcast and talk to everybody that wants to listen about what's happening. Where are we choosing to set up our company? What software are we using? What services are we using for sourcing and for payments, and etc., etc. What shopping carts? So we're going to start with Amazon FBA, but this is not just an Amazon FBA business. This is a brand. We're building a new brand. I have some ideas of some categories, but we're going to do research. I want to work with those people that join me in the company, and we are going to do it live. So we are totally excited, just trying new ways to engage, and we have support from sponsors. Aurelia Pay has been just a new sponsor signing up for our media packages. We have Current Share as well, and we're working on with some shipping companies and others. So I want to get experts on the podcast series with us, talk about what's happening in our company in real time, software companies, service providers, other sellers. I got a new microphone coming, so we're gonna have 3 microphones. We're gonna have video like this, and it's all about just really taking action and making things happen. So I really want to see your feedback, your support, whether you apply to be a partner, whether you leave comments on the shows, give us suggestions. This is going to be a very interactive thing, and I want to keep it free. That's why we're looking for sponsors, and that's why we are going to make this a long-term asset that people in the future can start from point 1 and go follow along with us every week. So I will see you next week. Peace.